Hi. So this week I'm talking about active listening, a subject close to my heart because many people think listening's easy. It's not. We have, one mouth and two ears for a reason. We need to do twice as much listening as we do talking. And I was inspired to talk and write about it again this week because of the article in HBR, Harvard Business Review, Are You Really Listening? And some good real life case studies in there about the results of good listening and the results of not listening. And today I wanted to talk about positive reinforcement. If you as a leader want to know what's going on in your organisation, you need to really listen, but you need to encourage people to share and to speak up. And one way of doing that, if someone's, you have to think about when someone's trying, especially bad news, when they're approaching you to deliver bad news, they have probably considered it, there's probably a bit of a fear, and so acknowledge the courage that person has had to speak up and tell you what's going on, and positively reinforce it. Acknowledge that's the behaviour you want to see more of. And positive reinforcement is so powerful, because if you positively reinforce my behaviour when I've spoken up and told you something, it's bad news or good news, but particularly when it's the bad news, I will do more of the same. And if you positively reinforce publicly, other people will do more of the same. So more people will be prepared to speak up, deliver you the bad news, deliver you the good news, so you really know what's going on in the organisation. And break out. That was the other thing I wanted to talk about. Breaking out. So harder to do whilst we're in a pandemic situation and not in a physical office or physical environment with people. But we really need to somehow walk the floor, go to the depot, go to the store, find out what's really going on and talk to employees. Get out of the bubble, the ivory tower, climb down and get down and dirty and start talking to people. Now, in a virtual environment, that might be harder, but you can still do it. You can still set up small or meetings of groups of people from different parts of the organisation. Ask them questions, encourage them to ask you questions, and also encourage you to look for the body language, not just as what's being said. Listening is also watching the body language and what's not being said. And even though that might be harder through a screen, you can still sense it if you're watching carefully. And there's a lot of being written about body language and how to read it, to encourage you, if you need some more help, to do that. So look for those signals and then act on them. Ask the question, explore, encourage people to express what their body language is actually signalling. So positive reinforcement, encourage more of what you want to see, and get out there and find out what's really going on. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.